Hey guys, today I'm gonna react to this video about Elon Musk wanting to build a resort in Texas. So this is gonna be pretty exciting because I really like stuff Elon Musk makes, and it would be pretty awesome if he can make this into something like kind of like in a way like Disneyland, but that'd be cool. Let's see.
Ever since SpaceX created their launch site in Texas, they've wanted to build their own company town called Starbase. Yet
Well, that's
this wasn't
cool.
publicly known. Recently, founder of the firm Elon Musk changed that by stating his desire to have SpaceX employees live in the town of Boca Chica. However, some of the current
Interesting.
residents there aren't too pleased with this. Today, we're going to examine the story in detail, from the creation of the launch site to the plans of creating a SpaceX town, and the problems the venture has faced along
Ugh.
the way. So, let's get started. The village of Boca Chica is based in South Texas near the South Bay. This village was founded in
Interesting.
1967 and was originally called Kennedy Shores after the US President JFK. During August 2020, SpaceX, which is valued at $74 billion,
That's crazy.
posted up a job looking for a resort development manager. They wanted someone to help turn Boca Chica Village into, quote, a 21st century spaceport, unquote. In March
Interesting.
2021, Elon Musk wrote on Twitter that the area would be called Starbase. He then called on employees
Wow.
to move there or the surrounding area. He believes that Starbase's population will grow by several thousand people in the next couple years. Shortly after,
I
the
would like
judge's
to
office
visit.
in Cameron County confirmed that SpaceX had approached them with their desire to incorporate Boca Chica Village into the city of Starbase, turning the settlement into a company town for their employees. In order for SpaceX to make this dream a possibility, they would have to get local residents to sign a petition that it would submit to the county judge. The authorities would then order an election on the matter, and if all that went swimmingly, then SpaceX have their starbase. The reason for Boca Chica Village being chosen as the SpaceX company town is due to their nearby launch site. The facility is limited to 12 rocket launches per year, and residents are encouraged to not be home during these times due to the noise and possibility of falling debris.
Interesting.
SpaceX began looking for a facility to
12
launch and
launches a
test their
year.
rockets back in 2011. As such, many U.S. states began trying to woo Musk. After contemplating their offers, SpaceX ended up choosing the area of Boca Chica within Cameron County, Texas, just 20 miles from the city of Brownsville. It was expected that building the facility would cost $100 million. During 2014, they broke ground on their new project. At the time, it was believed this project would create 500 new jobs at the site over the next 10 years, as well
Crazy.
as draw in $85 million in capital investment into the area. Altogether, it was expected the facility would generate around $51 million in annual
That's so cool.
salaries. By 2019, the launch site was complete, and their first test went ahead. While the ambition to create Starbase wasn't publicly known, the residents of Boca Chica Village knew all too well. A subsidiary of SpaceX, Dogleg Park, had purchased 6 homes in Boca Chica from 2014 to 2017. The assessed value of these homes ranges from $24,000 to
That's pretty cheap.
$149,000. Yet an estimated sale
Oh, I
price
bet
for one
it's
was
crazy.
as high as $303,000.
Wow, double it
In
up.
2019, SpaceX began offering to buy the remaining properties for 3 times the market value. Many
Wow.
of the homeowners took the deal and moved on. However, some of the residents believed the space company was very much undervaluing their homes. Maria and Rayford Pointer spent their retirement savings on building their home. SpaceX had an independent appraisal on the property that valued the Pointers' house at $77,000, which is less than what constructing the house cost the Pointers. While SpaceX followed
That's a
through on their
bummer.
promise and offered $231,000, the Pointers found that similar houses nearby would cost them at least $600,000. Worn down a year later, the Pointers agreed to sell their home for an undisclosed price, but it's believed to be higher than the original SpaceX offer. Out of the 37 homes in
Yeah.
Boca Chica Village, as of April 2021, SpaceX are said to now own 25 of them, one of which is a 1,580 square foot brick ranch house
wonder
that
if
Musk
Elon's.
allegedly uses
Oh,
when he's
okay.
in the area. In
I was about to say,
2020,
I
the
wonder if
house was
Elon's gonna
valued
stay
at
at one of these houses.
$47,000. In 2021, it's now worth $154,359. Many of the houses in the area have seen their value increase since SpaceX began expanding. To go along with Starbase plans of a resort, SpaceX are also in the midst of creating Stargate in the area. Instead of offering intergalactic travel like the TV show, this facility will specialize in radio frequency technology. The name is actually an acronym for Spacecraft Tracking and Astronomical Research into Gigahertz Astrophysical Transient Emission. To
What?
paraphrase Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., someone really wanted the initials to spell out Stargate. This facility will be a joint venture between Musk's firm and the Center for Advanced Radio Astronomy at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. The project was initially funded with $500,000 in seed money. Soon it was funded
Wow,
by
that's
numerous
crazy.
sources, the biggest of which include the Texas Emerging Technology Fund, who provided $4.4 million, as well as the University of Texas system with $4.6 million. According
Wow,
to the University of Texas Rio Grande
that's so
Valley,
cool.
the technology that's developed at the site could contribute over $60 billion per year to the market. While
Whoa.
some residents agreed to move, others did not. As such, SpaceX have become more intense with getting their way. According to Vice, SpaceX's David Finley emailed the residents to tell them that their offer of 3 times the market value of their house was the final offer. If they didn't take it, the company would find alternative means to get the houses. SpaceX have stated
What?
that
That's
the houses are
crazy.
in a dangerous area, and they're trying to do the best for the residents by moving them onto somewhere without a rocket launch site next door. Boca Chica Village resident
Wow.
Celia Garcia responded, quote, "If it's a dangerous area, why are they remodeling the homes they purchased instead of demolishing them? Why are they putting in a new septic system? Why did they advertise for a project coordinator to make this into a resort area with a bar and restaurant? Are they
Oh,
willing to
that's
endanger
good
everybody
point.
else except us?" Unquote. Another resident, Rosemarie Workman, received an offer from SpaceX of $155,700 for her home in
It's so
2019,
crazy how for
giving
this
her house
company
a
it's like
value of
pennies for what they're offering.
$51,900. She claimed she had her own appraiser come in at the same time of the offer, who valued her home at
Huh.
$194,000. As such, SpaceX's offer should have been
Wow.
$582,000. Instead, they offered $426,300 less. Feeling the pressure and unhappiness from the local residents in Boca Chica, Elon Musk decided to donate some of his cash into nearby causes. After all, he's currently estimated to have a net worth of $154.7 billion, which is mostly gained from his work at SpaceX and Tesla. So, Musk announced via Twitter that he plans to provide schools in Cameron County with $20 million
Oh,
in extra
that's
funding,
good.
as well as an extra $10 million to the city of Brownsville to revitalize the downtown area. During 2002, Musk announced via the Giving Pledge that he was planning to donate at least half of his fortune to charities through the Musk Foundation. Up until 2020, the tech entrepreneur had handed over $25 million directly. However, in 2016, he also transferred a mountain of Tesla stock to the foundation that was worth $250 million.
Wow, that's a lot.
Final fact finish. One of the most famous
Whoa,
company
what?
towns in the U.S. is Hershey, Pennsylvania. In 1903, the
Welcome
founder
to
of the
Hershey.
chocolate brand Milton S. Hershey built the chocolate plant in his hometown of Derry Church. Over the years, the town was purchased for Hershey employees and renamed. The town and company were nearly purchased by Wrigley Chewing Gum in 2002 for $12.5 billion. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
That's pretty crazy. I mean, I could see that being really cool. I would definitely want to visit once they're like finished. But at the same time, though, it is kind of fishy with all like purchasing houses or some situations underpaying and then like almost trying to force people out to turn into like a resort. I do remember there was a crazy story. It's similar. Is when Walt Disney bought, so like when he did Disneyland, he had to like pay people all this like ridiculous amount because people knew who he was. So when he bought Fort, like when he was building the Disney World in Florida, he had to buy it like kind of like in secret and in pieces. But then like I think there was like 5% left that he got out, and then he had to pay like a whole bunch just to get the last bit. But I mean, I can see what Tesla's trying to do. They're trying to buy all this area so they can like restaurant and bars and stuff. But hopefully they pay everybody a reasonable price and stuff. But no, I'm pretty excited to see how it turns out. And if you enjoyed this video, leave me a like, and thank you very much.